Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Liberal, if you all are watching this, you actually believe criminals will obey gun control laws? Really? That's a special kind of stupid, you know? And wow, I could just say that again and again and again. It's a special kind of dumb. But dumb is forever, don't you know? Canada, they're committing cultural suicide. There is a culture in Canada. Not as much as there used to be, of course, because you got the Prime Minister in there every day trying to change it. And he's doing a pretty good job of that. But this cultural suicide thing has been going on in the Liberal government. You know what? They're attacking the law-abiding citizens with higher taxes daily, just about, it certainly feels like, in order to, you know, feed this invading army of immigrants, because there are massive social programs, and it's all coming from the people who live here. Now, the Prime Minister, you know, he's against his own race, so it's the white people now that are putting up their money, not intentionally or not, you know, not because they want to pay for all of this stuff. And when the people come in, the culture changes, right? It's not necessarily the government has a steadfast devotion to this religion of political correctness and multiculturalism. It can't work. I mean, 20% of all Canadians don't work. I mean, they're unemployed when you factor out the welfare and all this other nonsense, right? And he continues to bring in other people, but he won't bring in people of the same European background. He's trying to change the culture. Is he a Muslim or something? I mean, what is going on? And again, I'm not against anyone. I'm not against a religion. I'm not against a color. But you have a culture there. Try doing this in Japan and get rid of all the Japanese and see what's going on. Hey, you know what? This guy is wrong. This guy, the Liberal government and so on, they're just wrong. The Canadian people, you got to stand up and speak up and turf these idiots because they're not doing a nice thing. People should come to this country, regardless of color, and celebrate and enjoy the existing culture. They should not come, they can say, isn't it nice, I used to be this in my country, but if you're going to preach it, go back to your country. There's a lot of stuff to be said about that. Philippine people and so many other people as well, and there are so many of them, they not only change or are attempting to change the culture of the country, back to that suicide thing, it's about the economy too, because they take all the money that they earn and they work hard. I get it, but they take the money and they send it home. It never comes back to Canada. It leaves Canada, never comes back. I mean, so now the Philippines and other countries as well, they're living it up, and Canada not so much. Is that good? I don't think so, particularly again when you got 20% of the Canadian population, that little white wasp kind of guy sitting at home with no work. He's not contributing, right? And if he does have a job somewhere someday, he's contributing to another country, effectively contributing to the Philippines, et cetera, et cetera. We get a lot of emails, thousands a week. Wanted just to share this one with you. Brian, considering that the Prime Minister appeals to the politically correct and those who support it, what do you think his odds are of winning the next term election? Sadly, I think it's good. I think he will probably continue to be the Prime Minister, simply because in Canada you don't vote for someone, you vote against someone, right? And there's nobody running against him that is qualified. There's nobody that's right-wing. The Conservative Party of Canada, over 60% of all Canadians have not voted Conservative federally for 25 years, and they continue to do the same thing the same way every day. Duh. And you know what? Why would you vote for them when they're the same? So they need to speak term limits and tax reform and say something, do something. They don't. They've chosen not to. They've chosen to be like the other guys. I mean, the party lines are blurred, right? So do I think he will be Prime Minister again? I do. Oh, it makes me want to go throw up, but I do, because it's a sad statement. We need some change. Get a man on that, all you Canadians. Make a change. I mean, politicians, though, they are the problem. Hey, see ya.